What is going on here?
I can explain.
People are probably wondering, why in the world would you not have your Newell up here in Sturgis? You've got that awesome Newell. Have you been having problems with it, or what's going on, man?
Well, I got a few little bugs. One, my windshield is cracked.
Speaking of, I've got to tell you about the guys over at RV Glass Guru. Those are the same guys that put this windshield in my Tiffin Phaeton over a year ago, and I couldn't be more happy. It is a beautiful view out here in Sturgis. Huge thanks to the RV Glass Guru for sponsoring today's video. RV Glass Guru has a team of installers across the state of Arizona. They specialize in large one-piece windshield replacement. If you tell them Andrew Steele sent you, they'll give you $100 off. They also offer extra discounts for any veterans, law enforcement, or anybody that has served as a first responder. We greatly appreciate all of you that have served our country. What year is your Newell? For anyone that hasn't been over to your channel, Mitchell has a YouTube channel, Stapleton42 as well. If they haven't been over to your channel, what year is your Newell Coach and how many miles does it have on it? And tell us a little bit about the celebrity history of your coach as well.
It's a 1996, around 200,000. It was originally built for Al Unser Jr., a famous IndyCar driver. And then Al sold it to Robbie Gordon, the NASCAR, IndyCar, Baja 1000 Renaissance man of racing. He used it for a long time, and that's actually where the super cool paint job came from. Robbie had that done, as I actually talked to him about it, which was pretty cool. And Robbie also told me that when he was done with it, he sold it to the CEO of Red Bull North America. So after it was Unser, Robbie Gordon, CEO of Red Bull.
Mitchell's coach has a ton of history, and we're going to make a whole bunch of videos on this coach that has this crazy history, and now Mitchell's giving it a whole new history as well. He's got a 2,000 horsepower Escalade that he pulls behind it. But today I want to know more about why you have this awesome Newell, and we're up here in Sturgis and your Newell isn't here, and you're crashing on my, actually not on my couch, that's my couch. We actually brought in a mattress here, but same thing. What was the biggest reasons that you didn't drive your Newell up here?
Well, it's about the money. Like the fuel prices, I mean, fuel prices are pretty good right now, but when you got a diesel pusher of that size and towing, its miles per gallon is abysmal compared to my Duramax pickup truck. In addition to that, the campground sites are like $200 a night here. So add that all up and I just, I'd be in it, a few grand just driving up here when I could bum it in the back of my truck, sleep in the back for a night, and which is pretty hard to do because I'm 6'5", but in the name of saving money that I don't have, you got to do it sometimes.
I totally understand that, and as a small YouTuber myself, and that's why I'm trying to help Mitchell out as well, get some cool content. We've actually had a chance. Make sure you check out all the videos we're both dropping this week. Man, what's some of the stuff we've done up here? Who are some of the people that you've met up here this week?
We talked to Rusty Wallace, Steve Wallace, Billy Can. We did a video with him talking about Newell stuff. I learned a lot from him just from a older owner perspective. He's a pretty cool dude. I met Clint Boyer's coach driver, talked to him a little bit. He also has a Newell, so that was really cool. We saw some private jets at the airport. I met the owner of Featherlight, Jimmy. Awesome dude. Got to check out some of those things. And I've never actually seen a new Featherlight before. I mean, I'm a Newell guy, but those things are really cool. Man, we did so much stuff. It's almost hard to remember all that we did because it's just all day, just a non-stop action. We're working here. We go out and do stuff, and then I sit here, I'm pounding out videos. Andrew's back there pounding out videos. We're both just this was just like a sweatshop of video editing yesterday.
True story. I know we make it look easy, but there's a lot of work that goes into making these videos, and it's cool. Mitchell's got about 6,000 subscribers, or almost 6,000 subscribers on his channel. Does a lot of really cool stuff, and now that he bought this Newell Coach, he's making a bunch of cool stuff. How's the Newell been treating you so far? So you had the crack in the windshield. You're going to see my boys with RV Glass Guru to get that fixed. What else is going on with it?
Right now, it needs some airbags replaced. They're not blown out or leaking super bad, but I can just see them. They look like it's going to be an issue, especially one on my steer axle. I don't want to blow out a steer airbag, and my fuel tank is actually leaking somehow. I don't know how that happens, but I gotta fix that too because diesel's expensive. I can't be leaking it out of the ground.
That's a part of RVing, and it's very wise of Mitchell. You know, it's very good to get down and inspect this. And he sent me a picture of his airbags. Obviously, they weren't in driving condition. So definitely, if you are going to own an RV, and Mitchell's a young guy, what are you, 24 years old?
Yep, 24. 24,
and he bought a Newell, and we need to do a whole bunch of videos to explain that because Mitchell's got a great story, and we're going to do a bunch more videos. But it's so important to, no matter what the coach is, just to inspect it, know your equipment, know what you're using. There's just a lot of stuff to maintain with these, and so... and then you don't want to run it too hard. If you know that it needs a maintenance item like this, it needs to be repaired, it's a lot easier to fix it while your coach is in Dallas or where you can have it repaired and get parts easily than if you're on the side of the highway somewhere. So very wise. I commend you for not, I'm sure he wanted to show up in his bad to the bone Newell with his, I mean, you guys got to see, I can't wait to film it. It's got this huge checker flag paint job on the side of it. Just a really cool looking coach with a really cool history too. And you actually got a chance to meet, I'm a big Al Unser Jr. fan going way back when I was growing up. You actually had a chance to meet Al Unser Jr. as well, right?
Yeah, he got to check out his old Newell, and that was pretty awesome. Like, I got a big shout out to Mark Martin for setting that up, because, you know, ever since I've been part of the Newell family, which is a great place to be, by the way, everybody is real tight. And, you know, I've been going back and forth with Mark a lot about the performance side of things, because he's always tuning his up, and I'm going to get mine tuned up. I already straight piped it so it sounds like a Peterbilt, which is cool for me. You know, he knew it was Al's old one, and I had like some questions about like what it originally looked like, because it's not the original paint job that's on there now. And I was like, what do you think Al might know what this used to look like? And he's like, I'm not sure, why don't you like talk to him? So he set me that up, and I had a streetcar takeover race in Indianapolis like the next week after I'm talking to Al, and he's like, let me know when you're in town sometime, I'd like to check it out, we can grab some coffee. And I'm like, well, coincidentally, I'm gonna be there next week, what are you doing? So he's like, all right, I'm gonna check it out, let's meet up. So he had some awesome stories with that. And Al's actually a bigger Newell guy than I thought. He had the new one like every year, and sometimes between races he would go to the lake with his family. Like, he used it like, you know, like a regular person. It wasn't just like a place for him to sit at the track. Like, he had family memories made in those things, which is really cool to hear firsthand.
Yeah, so make sure to check out Mitchell's channel. He's a ton of cool content over on his channel. If you haven't already seen it, Stapleton 42, I will leave a link in the description below. And he's a young guy saving his pennies, being wise, so hopefully enough of you go over there and like and watch his videos, and maybe next year he won't be crashing out on my couch here at Sturgis. Maybe he'll have his bad to the bone Newell up here. We'll see. And he was talking to Billy about maybe doing some drag races next year, so you never know what could be in the works. So,
yep. You got a motorhome, you think you can take mine? Let me know. You'll get some sauce.
That's something also, too, that we've been wanting to work on. I've been talking to Mitchell a lot about trying to get some motorhome drag races set up. So please leave a comment below if you guys think you'd be interested in that, or you think that'd get good hits. Very curious. So keep an eye out for a bunch of really cool videos dropping over the next week, over the last week. I appreciate all of you liking these videos and subscribing to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you.
See you later.